Steph Curry, shoot something. Whole city high, smack crack, perps and Xannies. If I don't get at least 30 milligrams, I get antsy. Honeyberry backwards, blueberry past the good. I be on the cush, but still pass gas through half the hood. West side Santa Claus, known for them trees. 2 cigarillos, keep a pigeon on the knees. Unk Talk, look at fine skirt, I'm fucking up a weave. Nigga play with me on sight, we gon' squeeze. I keep vest for you lazy arm niggas be taking chest shots. Still dragging and jugging over that west side. Extended ACPs make you freeze before your fresh fries. Salt, pepper, ketchup, hot sauce, down to them french fries. Welcome to the city.
What's good? Welcome to Unk Talks Podcast. It's Jungle. We just gonna pretty much be talking a little bit of shit on this podcast. Not really shit, but tapping into some good things about the streets, what's going on in the world, anything from hip hop to whatever we want to talk about. We're tapping into the comments and all that. But before all that, if you know me, you know I gotta roll up. So we're gonna go ahead and get our little smoke on real quick, grab something to roll up, and y'all can tap into things with me. Let's grab some wildflower on yourself, man. You already know. We ready to roll this up and get into some talk, see what y'all think, see what we got going on in the world. You heard me? Be back in a second. Shorty, you see we out here with my brother right here, yo, Swizzle, yo. You already know it. We out here for that Trinidadian, that motherfucking Jamaican, that motherfucking Ghana, that motherfucking Caribbean. You hear me? So you gonna see them out here representing what they do. It's a Baltimore thing. We've been out here doing this shit. And then we'll get into some political topics and all that type of thing, see what y'all going. But I'm gonna let y'all see a little piece of this town that everybody be so curious and interested about. We look like everybody else, but then we don't look like nobody else.
I'm not.
Come down this bitch and play with us.
Totally different.
Welcome to Unk Talks Podcast. This the first episode we doing right here. My name's Jungle. Y'all gotta forgive me. I don't know what y'all call it out there in the world. We call it Dookie. I'm an old head nigga, so Dookie, roll up if you want to roll up. Pretty much, yo, I'm just going to break down to y'all what this podcast about. I'm just tapping into it from my point of view on what I see going on in the world. I'm going to have my co-host Marley Woods on here from time to time. We just pretty much going to talk out shit like we see everybody else doing on TV. And we just going to see how the world adapt to us. You feel me? It's a lot of shit going on. I see my culture, my people, you understand, under a different influence, a lot of us, from what's really happening in the world. So I don't know everything. I ain't gonna give y'all everything. A lot of shit, nigga, like a wise man to tell you, even if I tell you something, go back and research it for yourself. You feel me? Google it, it's worth a Google. And we're gonna tap into what's going on. So, like, the first thing I wanna talk about, I've been hearing, so this new beautiful bill law that Trump just got passed when a lot of people was working, busy, sleep, and just quite frankly wasn't paying attention. But from what I'm understanding, it's a lot of aspects to this bill, but I'm understanding like, so the 1%, and I know a lot of people out there say, yo, 1% don't really mean nothing, that ain't nothing. But a 1%, the richest part of this whole situation, the 1%, they're right now receiving a 900 and I could say 76 or 78 billion dollar tax cut, right? 1%. So the 1% of this country right now is receiving a 78 billion, type of tax cut, right? But at the same time, 16 million people in the United States are being cut off of health care and Medicaid. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So at the same time, $150 billion just got granted to the Pentagon, which is pretty much the United States House of War, if that's what you want to call it, right? So you got 16 million people being kicked off health care and Medicaid, which is pretty much going to shut down a lot of nursing homes and medical spots and y'all urgent cares and all that type of shit that y'all go to. When y'all want to go to the hospital, y'all go to urgent cares and shit in your neighborhood. All those going to get closed down. You feel me? And when those get closed down, that's going to cause a lot of sickness, unhealthy people out here. And a lot of people going to drop off of this earth. Now, a lot of y'all be saying, I don't give a fuck about this, fuck you're talking about, right? But I'm going to tell you some real shit. So you got 16 million people ready to get cut off of Medicaid, health care. You got all kind of facilities, nursing homes in every community that's pretty much ready to be shut down because Medicaid pretty much sponsors a lot, you know what I mean, supports a lot of that shit. That's where a lot of their funds and finances come from, people's Medicaid and health care. So with the health care gone and the Medicaid gone, that means nursing homes and shit like that ready to get shut down. And then where did that leave your sick family members? Where did that leave your friends? Where did that leave the elderly? Where did that leave the unfortunate? You know, I get it. Everybody's supposed to grind and get their shit and that. But some people just ain't got it in them. And we can't blame them people. We help them people. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to help them people. But when you're taking this type of shit away from them, you killing people. Now, you might skip that, right? But I was just telling my man, like that shit like, I watch UFC. So that shit like a UFC combination, or if you watch boxing, it's like a boxing combination. And you gotta peep everything coming together at one time. So as you have that going on, Trump does that. He signs the beautiful bill. And then he kicks out a lot of black, predominantly black countries. He banned them from coming in the United States. So we're gonna peep the setup here, right? And I got some more shit. So he just banned a whole bunch of black countries from coming in here. These are the countries that he know their spirit is against the bullshit that he represents, right? So he banned a whole bunch of black countries. Now mind you, don't get it fucked up and do not get forgetful. We just got out of COVID not too long ago, right? Yes, we were able to move on. We moved on. But how many people did we lose during COVID? See, you don't count them people because you probably just one person or you worrying about the people that you're around. But in the grand scheme of shit, the big number that those motherfuckers consider themselves looking at, the estimation and guesstimation, yo, we lost a lot. And they weren't losing no sleep about it. They kept life pushing, right? So we just got out of COVID. So now 16 million people estimated ready to get kicked off of health care, right? They just kicked out a whole bunch of, they just banned a whole bunch of black people. They just kicked out a whole bunch of Spanish and Latino people. Because everybody that they kicked out wasn't gangsters or criminals. A lot of them people, yo, were hard-working citizens or trying to be citizens or productive human beings in the society, right? Let's get that. Everybody wasn't a gang member kicking in the door. None of that shit. You feel me? Just like they put warrants on Negroes, and they can find your ass like that. They just had the New Orleans Parish 10 breakout. They found out of the motherfuckers within 2-3 months. If they really wanted to get rid of who they wanted to get rid of and keep who they wanted to keep, they'd have did it. But they're getting rid of who they want to get rid of. That's what's happening. They're getting rid of who they want to get rid of. They cleaning house right now. Now, when you clean house, it's because you got an agenda. You know how it is at your house. You clean the house, that's because you already have a party as a company. You're expecting something. So they get the Migos and the Me guys out of here, the Chicos and the Cheat guys. You feel me? They get out Spanish brothers, and we already was hating each other. We can't stick together, brown and black, for shit. So they got us there, right? So they got rid of it. Then they let a handful of white folks come in from South Africa, cause my man Julius Mullimar and them over there putting the pressure and the boot and belt to their ass. Y'all need to check into who Julius Mullimar. Check into him. You understand? The CIC Commander-in-Chief, South Africa. All respect due. I do my homework. You understand? So we got Julius Mullimar putting the boot and belt to ass, and then you let 35 white folks come over here. But you kicked out a whole bunch of Spanish people and whoever else came over here with them. So you got that going on. And then let's go ahead and throw the motherfucking sugar on the cake, right? What your boy Bill Gates over there doing? Everybody worried about Donald Trump and Elon Musk. What Bill Gates doing? Your boy Gates Not Kevin Gates. I fuck with Shorty. Your boy Bill Gates. This nigga just dropped 1 million mosquitoes, GMO mosquitoes, into the population. And if you do your homework on Bill Gates, we all know Bill Gates don't want to see a whole lot of people on this earth, to say the least. You feel me? So now he got 1 million mosquitoes GMO out here doing what he tell y'all they doing, but really probably doing a whole nother. But I'm gonna let y'all figure that out for self. You got Trump keeping some Negroes away. You got Trump kicking the Spanish people out, the Latinos out. And then who left? Yo, getting rid of the sick. Yo, getting rid of the weak. Who left? We go to war, he's snatching your kids up. He making everybody sign up for war. What's next? Only thing gonna be left in America, y'all hate to say it, yo, is a bunch of broken-hearted Negroes, some sellout other races, and some transgenders and some gays who ain't gonna be able or ready to fight in no war when it come down to it, because that ain't their lifestyle, that ain't their mindset, that ain't their heart. You understand? This is the country that we in right now, yo. They got your kids on Minecraft. Don't nobody know how to do a science project and make a volcano erupt on a little cardboard. Like, yo, we lost out here. But we know how to dance, though. We know how to pull out cowboy boots and fans, though. Sound crazy now, don't it? With everything going on around my Negroes, what they say on Instagram, ninjas. Ain't none of us niggas skilled enough to call ourselves a ninja, but we ninjas now. Let's just talk for a second. I ain't really deep into a lot of information, nigga. But you go ahead and Google anything you heard me say, yo. And if you heard me say some bullshit, call me on it. You understand? Call me on it. You don't like what I'm saying? Call me on it. But what I'm telling y'all right now is we dancing around a whole lot of bullshit, yo. Everybody know how to shake their ass and move something. Like, y'all come up in an area where niggas robbed you, right? And when we rob a nigga, right? When we rob a ninja, right? We'll run off. We might strip a nigga. Now, we ain't even got to strip a nigga and a robber. Y'all niggas gonna strip off the break. Y'all wanna strip. That's what we come to right now, yo. You feel me? Y'all niggas wanna strip. Y'all wanna get y'all money away. Y'all wanna be victims. Men that lost their manhood and women that picked it up. But we gonna get to y'all women and we gonna get to y'all beta men on another episode. On another joint. That's just my first one. I'm just talking shit. Just if anybody catch this, you can Google it. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but you know, y'all can check it out. I'm gonna let my man edit this up. But right now I'm just talking, just smoking. You feel me? But there's a lot of shit going on and we lost out here. You feel me? If you don't believe in something, you better believe in something. Jesus, Allah, you better pick up a book. Read something. Read some inspiration. Find guidance. We ain't always got a motherfucking dance show and rap, yo. You feel me? Yo, we need scientists out there, yo. We need engineers out there. We need real medics out there. We need real doctors out there. That's what we need. We need real black lawyers out there to protect us from these white or yite or YT, whatever you call these people, police out here who's violating us, and whoever else is under that mind state that's violating us. If you hate the police so much, then raise your child to be a lawyer to defend us. You understand? Like, we can't keep sitting around here and just keep ducking the responsibility, man. I don't know, y'all don't like what I'm saying. Maybe, you'll agree with it, you don't. I really don't care. It's a message that's going out to everybody, and everybody need to hear it, yo. Whoever want to take ears and listen. Now I told y'all the problem, now we come with solutions. You understand? See, the thing is, a lot of our kids ain't taught on things like friendly fire, right? And I'm just rambling, I guess. If you ain't doing nothing, you can check, you know what I mean, just ramble with me, right? But there's some shit called friendly fire that goes down in the military and in war. And that's where somebody on the same side shoot and kill you. You understand? A lot of times it's unintentional. But sometimes you got motherfuckers on the same side that just don't like you. Y'all had previous beef and we shooting at the enemy. Now the time I can get rid of my op over here on my side and you smoking, right? That's what we doing. That's what we doing. We smoking ourselves, yo. Now, when it come down to them erasing, they getting most of our black, you know, they banned our people from coming over here. They got rid of the Spanish people, a good majority of them. The ones that's left, they pretty much gonna fall in order and compromise. You got some, you know, straight-minded. But a lot of times when you let in the good graces of somebody, you just gonna, you know, comply and do what they want. But I hope that's not the case. But now that they done got rid of everybody, like what we left with? Now we friendly firing, we've been friendly firing, shooting at each other. We wiped out so many of our own on our side because y'all don't believe in what's real. That line that been crossed, and it been crossed. So what they doing is they smoking us, and through television and entertainment, they putting a facade on like it ain't what it is. It is what it is. And if you can get along, that's great. But for those who find themselves in situations where they can't, and they don't understand why, this is why. Because it's a plan going on to depopulate, to get rid of God's people. That's why I tell y'all to get into y'all word, get into y'all book, tap in. We can be in the streets, we can enjoy life. God put us in the flesh, so we're going to enjoy life. But stop killing your own kind. You've been hearing that for a long time. There's people in Baltimore, yo, who got die screaming, stop shooting in no shoot zones and shit, and we just keep on doing it. Because really, niggas ain't got no way else to motherfucking exert their energy. Niggas ain't educated on frequencies and energies and spirits, and tap into it. Get about the street. It's all right to roll a blunt, read a book, nigga. Ninja. Like I said, this is my first podcast, yo. It's a lot of things going on in the world, yo. Y'all don't believe what I'm saying, yo, tap in, yo. 10 Chinese internationals just tried to leave Africa stealing mega gold and money. 10 Chinese internationals just got jammed up in Africa. Google it. And then when you Google that, watch how many more Chinese internationals and Chinese nationals, whatever you call them, see how many more come down the list of trying to steal gold up out of Africa. And I don't got nothing against the Asians, yo, who got good hearts towards our culture, our community, and our people. But what y'all people doing on the outskirts when we allow them into our land, over there, you see how they really feel about us. And that feeling travel. And it's in every corner, in every neighborhood, and black neighborhood in America. Whole bunch of Asians serving you the chicken and fries. They eating out, they taking our money, we eating their food. You going to the malls, there's a whole bunch of Pakistans and whoever else running the stores, running out clothes, like, yo, we ain't got nothing, yo. And then the thing is, we can't even stand together behind our dollar, yo. Like, nigga, if only thing you gonna be is a customer to everybody else in the world, at least understand that you got a whole bunch of customers with you that look alike, yo. And y'all can still boss the business around, nigga, if y'all stick together, you know, as customers. We don't even get that. But I ain't gonna talk y'all head off, because a lot of people just want to hear some slick shit, some nonsense, and some rap music. But listen to the intro or the outro if you want to hear some ignorant shit. But out of all the shit that you may hear, all the views you may feel when you sing, anything you may hear from me, I hope at the end of the day, you got enough common sense to get on your knees and ask God for forgiveness. That's it. Like, that's why I'm in that one. Because you might see me out here, nobody perfect, and I'm not encouraging nobody to do nothing dumb. Feel me? But I watch everything going on out here in the world, and I don't see nobody out here bringing nothing to the table that'll make me sell my soul, yo. When people get the big checks, when people get the opportunities, when people get the door open, it ain't even what they think it is. 99% of the people find themselves in rooms that they really don't want to be in. Bind on the door till they fucking fist bled. And they don't even want to be in the room, nigga. Give or take, get a certain amount of time, you hear me? But I'm from Baltimore, y'all. I love everybody, yo. I don't give a shit if you like me, love me, or hate me. We're gonna keep kicking out this content. I don't really know how to do this. This is my first time doing it, but we gonna get into it. You feel me? And yeah, we're gonna leave on that note. God bless everybody. Pray tonight. Prayerfully you stay tonight to tomorrow morning. And that's what we out on.
Welcome to the city, the inner city is tricky, where the good die young, anybody can be a victim, where the pain runs deep. I was brought up a Christian, struck in the right cheek, and it's still hard to resist that I was falsely elated, truly miseducated, led astray forsaken, somebody don't want me making, started thirsting for knowledge, seeking some liberation, eased away from religion and focused on a relation. It's a cold world, and my city is medicated, and that old girl on my hip, a levitator. Violence is an all-time high and escalating, the rich getting rich and the poor depopulate. I'm from Baltimore City, the city that breathes. Emotions running high and they're right on our sleeve. Same story, different city. I see the same thing. Poor man versus the state. Now that's a gang bang.